This is a video tutorial for how to play Raise Your Wand. So, upon booting up the game, you will likely want to go to the settings menu to choose your difficulty. For beginners, I highly recommend easy or normal, as hard and gamer will limit your ability to learn new spell combinations. For this tutorial, I'm going to be on easy mode. So then, you can come here and click play. Once you do that, this will take you to your spell library. This will show you all of your unlocked spells in the top right, and all of your currently equipped spells in the bottom right. To see details about a spell, you can just click on its icon, and it will show you information on the left here. So the first thing it'll show you is its name and rarity. The rarity is used to determine how common of a spell it is to have, as well as how difficult it is to cast and how powerful it is. So common is usually pretty weak, but is easy to cast and doesn't cause that much backfire damage. So down here we can see the damage that is caused by the spell, as well as the backfire strength, which is how much damage you will take if you mess the spell up or take too long to cast it. Then below that are a few numbers that indicate how much damage this spell is able to block. So in this case, Firebolt does not block anything. But in the case of this shield spell, which does not deal any damage, it has higher block strengths. So it's not particularly great at blocking fire damage, but it blocks 35% of all poison damage. Now, finally, there's also up here a spell that you don't have in your library is a healing spell, which you can see heals you 1 damage, but still does have a backfire strength. So if you fail the cast, you will still take damage. And then to add this to your library, you can just come down here and click select. Any spell you want to remove, you can also just click on it down here, and then this will change to a remove button. Once you are satisfied with your spell selection, you can click here on continue to enter a battle. Once you are in the battle, you can see in the bottom left you have all of your selected spells. To select a spell to cast, you can use the number keys on the top of your keyboard or the number pad on the right-hand side if you have a full-sized keyboard. So this is the first spell slot, this is second, third, and so on. So once you click on a spell, it will bring up a cast indicator on the top of the screen, indicating what arrow keys you should cast in order to make the spell. So in this case, it should be up, down, and down. When you cast the spell, it'll play an animation, and the spell will execute. So in the case of the rock throw spell, it is down, up, up. There are also spells that will stun an opponent, which will interrupt their spell casting and cause them to fail. This does not, however, cause them to receive the backfire damage in addition to the spell damage, it just does the spell damage. Now that I'm low on health, I can cast a healing spell on myself to get a little bit more back. Then, once you finish a battle, then if you win the battle, then you will be able to unlock a new spell for your library. Now you can see I have won the battle, and I've unlocked a new spell, which is Acid Spray. It's a common spell, and it just gives you its description. When you continue, it will then take you back to your library, where you can view the details of your new spell, and if you would like to, you can add it to your arsenal, or you can remove ones from your current selected spells. Now, if you ever want to change difficulty, you can just go back to the main menu, and come back, and say I want to go to gamer difficulty, I can do that. And when you come back, it will still have all of your spells saved, so you don't need to worry about losing your progress. That should be all for this tutorial. If you have any questions or suggestions or find any bugs, feel free to contact me through Discord or leave a comment.